Hello students, welcome to a lesson on box and whiskers plot. All right, now if you can print this out, go ahead and do that, and then you can start the notes. So you can pause and start. Now if you can't print this out, that's okay. Make sure you pause and write down the key notes here for what a box plot is, okay? Now, a box plot always have 5 key numbers, okay? The smallest number, the lower quartile, the middle number, the upper quartile, and the biggest number, okay? It doesn't matter if your data is small. For example, you're using just like maybe like a classroom size of 30 students. You put that into a box plot, they'll spit out 5 key numbers. If you use the whole school, which is 1,200 students, it still doesn't matter. You put in all that data and you will only have 5 key numbers. That's why the box plot is a very popular graph of some sort to see, just because you only focus on 5 key numbers. All right? All right, one more time. So you can focus on the smallest number, the lower quartile, the middle number, the upper quartile, and the highest number, okay? As you can see, there are 5, this seems like there are 5 parts because there's 5 numbers, but there's only 4 parts. There's this part here of the whiskers, there's this part of the box, that part of the box, and that part. Meaning that this is the middle number. It splits the data into 50% on the left side, 50% on the right side. This one here splits the 50% to 25%. So technically, this is 25% of the data. So it is this part here. So is this part. So is this part. Again, there are 5 key points, but those 5 key points breaks up into 4 parts. All right? All right, let's go ahead and do number 1. And we're going to use what we just learned earlier, okay? Now, the first thing I always like to do when I see a box plot is I'm just going to go ahead and put a little dot, dot, dot like this. Okay, maybe I'll use a red pen. Maybe it'll be easier to see. Okay, so there you go. And this one here, this one there, this one there, this one there. That will help me find a number easier. Okay, that looks like it's 68. That one looks like it's 78. That one looks like it's 85. That one right there looks like it's 98. That one, oh, I'm sorry, that's not 98, that's 93, my bad. And this one, that's a 3 there, okay? And this one here is 98. That's why you should use a pencil, all right? Again, that's 93, all right? Now, all these numbers will lead me to my answer here, up here, sorry, okay? So again, we'll find a range in a second. The least value is 68. Highest value is 98. The lower quartile is 78. And my upper quartile is 93. And my middle guy is 85. All right? Now to find a range, you always take the smallest number, subtract it from the biggest number. So the range is just a number between, what's the number between 68 and 98, okay? So my range, I'll do the work here. So 98 minus 68, that will give me 30. All right, my interquartile range is just my range that's inside a box, okay? So just subtract my lower quartile from my upper quartile. So I get 93 minus 78, and that's gonna give me 15. All right, again, you can use a calculator for this to speed things up. That's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna grab the calculator, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and move on to number 2. Okay, so number 2, you're actually gonna make a box plot, all right? So to make this box plot, you need to go ahead and type this into your computer, okay? And then a little box plot making machine will pop up, okay? Click on data, and then just go ahead and copy and paste these numbers here, okay? And then go ahead and then click enter anyway. You're gonna create a little box plot. I'm probably gonna explain that to you guys maybe at the beginning of class, all right? But anyway, so go ahead and put these numbers in there, and these numbers are teachers' weight at Poway High, all right? So there are 18 teachers, okay? And then it should, again, you put in these numbers and a data in a little box plot will show up right here like this. Okay, all right, let me go ahead and, so again, you plug in the numbers, these numbers here, into this website, and then this will pop up. All right, All right, now when you see something like this, you got the first thing you want to do is you want to go ahead and find out what is the smallest number, what is the lower quartile, what is the middle number, what is the upper quartile, and what is the biggest number, okay? Let me go ahead and do that now. So then let's take a look. This is about 118. Okay, check that. All right, and then 130, this is about 136. This one is about 161. This is exactly 190. This one here is about 214. All right, that's gonna lead us to the answer for B. Okay, what's the least value? 118. What's the greatest value? 214. What is the range between 118 to 214? Just go ahead and subtract 214 minus 118. That should give you 96. What is the middle number? The middle guy, 161. So the guy, 161, that's his weight. He's the middle guy between 18 people, okay? What's the lower quartile? 136. Upper quartile, 190. Again, these are people's weight, all right? What's the interquartile range? Again, just subtract the quartile, 190 minus 136. Again, you could use a calculator, that's 54. So between those two is 54 pounds, all right? Between the least value and the greatest value is 96 pounds. All right, now, I want you to go ahead and just recopy this, this box plot onto here, right here. Okay, now you don't actually need to look at that. Just focus on this one here. All right, let's go ahead and just draw a little line right here. This is our number line. I'll start off at 120. And I'm just go up by tens. All right, so then I'm gonna plot these key numbers here, okay? My least value, I'm gonna circle that. My greatest value, the middle number, the lower quartile, and the upper quartile. Again, these are the 5 key points to any box plot, okay? Those are the only points you need to plot, okay? So I'm gonna plot that on this line here, kind of like floating a little bit, all right? So 118, 214, again, 214 is over here. What am I thinking? Okay, 161. Again, kind of floating. All right. 136. 190. Okay, I always like to connect my whiskers first. Create a little box. A little line. All right, and then it should look something like this. Now you go, wait, Miss Lou, can I just copy and paste this? I actually want you to draw it out so then something that when you do that, you actually understand the box plot a little bit better, okay? All right, last part of the notes. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at this one here. So then you have a couple of things. You have the beautiful bistro and the casual cafe, okay? And these are dinner tickets that they sell so people can have tickets and they go and eat, okay? As you can see, just by looking, the box plot for a beautiful bistro is more on the left. That just means that their tickets is cheaper. The one on the right, tickets more expensive. And again, you want to focus mainly on the median. The median tells you everything, all right? The median for this guy here is $15. That means the average ticket is $15 for Beautiful Bistro. The average ticket for Casual Cafe is $25, okay? All right, let's see here. You know what, for A, you can have a different worksheet, so I'm gonna cross this out real fast, okay? So let's just use a different number, all right? So for A, I believe they're asking you, okay, for Beautiful Bistro, all right? What is the ticket from, what is the percentage from $10 to $20. So basically, what's between here and here, okay? Now, before you do that, you gotta always make sure you understand that each one of these is 25%, 25%, 25%, 25%, okay? So from here to here, that's 50% of the ticket. So that's 50% of the ticket, okay? Again, I use the wrong worksheet, so don't just ignore this for a second. The one you have should ask you what's the percentage between here and here, okay, for B. Now for B, again, it's a little bit different. This is not B, this is actually C, okay? For B, they're asking you, okay, what's the percentage for casual cafe that is more than $30, okay? Again, so these are broken up into percent. So more than $30 is between here and here, and that is 25%. Okay, that's 25%. Okay, so that's what B is asking you. Okay, again, my mistake there. All right. Now for C, they want you to compare these two, and again, we already talked about that. Earlier we said that looks like casual cafe tickets are more expensive. Or more expensive. In fact, the average is $25 compared. Average is $25 compared to $15. All right, that's it for our lesson, and ask me any questions if you have it. Thank you.